أنس رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا خرج الرجل من بيته فقال بسم الله توكلت على الله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله يقال له حسبك هديت وكفيت وبقيت ويتنحى عنه الشيطان. رواه أبو داود والترمذي واللفظ له. Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us that when we leave the house to say this dua, that in the name of Allah I put my trust in Allah. Bismillahi tawakkaltu ala Allah. The word tawakkul, as we know, is a word that many of us understand when it comes to putting trust in Allah. But we have to understand that the only valid trust is the standard that Allah has put in His book of tawakkul. That standard of trust was practiced by Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And what is that? That is the trust that tie the camel, lock the door before you leave. So it doesn't mean that we leave the door unlocked and we say Bismillahi tawakkaltu ala Allah. No. Rather we lock the door. This is the standard of tawakkul that is correct. And this is what we should be practicing. So he says, Bismillahi tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. That there is no might or power but in Allah. We are step by step guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's with His divine mercy that we are able to even take one footstep. And we know that if our feet or our hands or our legs are tired, what will happen? And therefore, all of this energy, whatever good Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us tawfiq to do, we have to make sure that we give its total submission and control to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at all times. Recognize Him and thank Him for that. Likewise, in this hadith, by saying this simple dua, which takes a few seconds to say, you are leaving with what I call that insurance. When you leave home with your insurance card, for your car or whatever, you feel something different, right? This is assurance. Don't leave home without it. These words, never leave the home without these words. In other words, this is really your assurance that will be valuable to you. Because you will get 4 things from that, which no other insurance card can give you. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that He will suffice for you. What is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's word? Hudita. Number 1, you won't get lost, inshallah. Allah will guide you. You will be guided. Understand, hidayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make you get to your work on time. And by the way, again, looking at asbab, there's an author who wrote a book which is called Don't Sweat the Small Things, right? And he says always, something that I practice is I leave 10 minutes early. Make it a habit, right? Whatever time you have set for yourself, leave a little bit earlier. You will notice that you will come with itmina, sukoon, peace and tranquility. You won't be in a rush. And this is lots of times why things happen. So we don't take the correct asbab. And so Allah has given us intellect. He's given us understanding. So we need to take that. Hence, hudita, you will be guided. Kufita, hammak. In other words, whatever you have left for, that will be taken care of. Allah will make sure your works, as long as they are permissible and they are lawful works, good works. And Muslims' works are good works. We either go for salah, we go for a haja, a certain purpose, we fulfill that purpose and we go back. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make sure ufita. He will suffice you. And when He suffices you, everything will work out. Likewise, wuqita. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect you. He will preserve you. How many times do we see people are rushing? People are just, wanting to go here and there, right? Bumper to bumper. And, they just want to get to their place without the name of Allah, without remembering Allah. For people who remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must at all times be understanding to follow the traffic laws. Yes, this is a part of our deen. This is a part of our deen, to follow the traffic laws, to not run traffic lights, red lights, right? To follow the traffic speed, etc. Many of us, we claim to be muttaqi, but we are breaking these rules. What type of Islam is this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wants us to follow the rules of the land. And so therefore we have to do that. And so wuqita. Insha'Allah, with this dua, Allah will protect you. He will preserve you. And you need to understand that we need to spend all of our time in good. يَتَنَحَّى عَنْهُ الشَّيْطَانِ. The fourth valuable thing is the shaitan will go far away from you. In fact, in another narration it comes, another shaitan comes up to this fellow shaitan and he says, كيف بهذا الرجل قد هدي ووقي وكفي. How are you going to deal with this guy? He's already been guided, he's been protected, he's been preserved. What are you going to do to him? He's a strong man, leave him alone. So if you want to have full assurance when you leave the home with proper insurance, right? And you want to be a strong person when you leave the home, read this dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and profit.